So most people don't talk about the importance of getting your refunds rate, your refunded items from customers on Amazon, as low as possible. This is going to have the most significant impact on your profit, other than the amount of profit that you're making per item. This is secondly most important. Okay, so we need to talk about this. And as I say, not many people talk about this. So there's a couple of key determinations as what's going to impact your profit the most, what's going to impact your refund rate the most, sorry. And the number one issue is the category. Some categories on Amazon, if you're a seller, if you're a buyer of Amazon yourself and you've tried to return stuff in certain categories, you will find out that it's unreturnable. Okay, so straight away, 95% of people, if they try to return an item from you that the category does not allow refunds, such as grocery, such as some baby clothes, such as clothing, etc., such as socks, pants, etc., then that's that. Okay, straight away your refund rate is going to be 90% lower than most people because of the category that you're in. So the first step is to do your research on the category that you are selling in, and you want to strategically, not that you have to pick a category that doesn't take refunds, but you're guaranteed to get a lower refund rate if at least some of your products that you can strategically have in the categories that are not allowing refunds. Okay, so that's number one. Now, they can still get refunds, but it's harder to get them. You have to go on chat, and then they have to convince them to give them a refund, basically. So it puts a nice wall, puts a nice barrier in the way of people, a lot of people that will try and get refunds unfairly just because they want a free product, for example. So that's number one. Number two is your images. Sorry about the sirens. I live in central London now, so it happens in Hammersmith. Number two is your images. Your images. Are your images displaying the product clearly? In most of my second pictures on my listing, not the first picture, but the second picture, I clearly state exactly what is in my bundle. If it's a bundle, if it's a private label product, you need to clearly state exactly what they're getting. How many grams is it? What packaging does it come in? What's the size of the box that it's shipping in, if it's got a box around it? What's the dimensions of the item? How many products are inside the bundle? Be very, very clear about what the product is and how it comes. Because look, some customers are just going to return stuff anyway because they're just trying to rip people off and scam people, us sellers, right? But this minimizes the amount of refunds you're going to get. And the third thing is the listing. Make sure you're stating in the listing and the description very, very clearly what's in the item. The amount of people that don't have this shocks me. You want to state the exact items that are in the product, and not just the exact items, the amount of grams that are in a product, for example, the size, the dimensions. Is it large? Is it small? Is it medium? You know, because a lot of refunds come when they've ordered a toy, for example, and it's a third of the size they thought it was because the image isn't displaying it properly, and it doesn't say in the description, doesn't say in the key points, etc. You need to say in the key points, the bullet points, the description. If you've got food products, you need to say how many grams are in it. If you've got tea bags, you need to say how many tea bags are in the packet, for example. Yeah. If you've got a toy, you need to say the dimensions of the toy. If you've got a box, like a hamper box, bundle box, you need to say the dimensions of that box, guys. Okay, so I hope that video has helped. They're the things that have made me have significantly lower refund rates in my UK store for doing my own products compared to a lot of my competitors. I think this month upcoming, my predicted refunds rate upon checking just a minute ago is 11 refunds for around about 1,600 orders. Very, very low. Okay, if you want to do that, start implementing the things I just said. Make sure you subscribe. I'll see you in the next video.